In the past 10 months, China has witnessed the closure of over 1 million restaurants as owners grapple with the struggle for survival. The downturn in the Chinese economy is evident, with subdued consumer spending leading to widespread closures in the restaurant industry throughout the initial 10 months of 2023. The severity of the situation became particularly apparent in October, when a video surfaced on international social media featuring a Chinese restaurant owner expressing concerns about China's economy reverting to a state reminiscent of 2006, before the pandemic. Business owners initially anticipated economic growth driven by people's livelihoods and a market-driven approach. However, the current scenario reflects a shift towards a wartime preparation-driven model, bringing the urbanization process to a standstill and indicating regression. The southern regions are experiencing a gradual economic contraction, while heavy industry in the northern regions is expected to rise. The restaurant owner further highlighted the ongoing shift in the supply chain, with China losing external orders and relying solely on domestic demand. This situation, likened to a restaurant serving only its employees, is deemed precarious. The owner predicts the entire economy will regress to its state 10 years ago, with the current spirit being pessimistic compared to the optimism of a decade ago. Economic challenges have become a significant concern for Xi Jinping, with Wall Street reducing investments in China, Moody's expressing pessimism about the Chinese economy, and the European Union actively working to reduce dependence on China. Moody's recent actions, including adjusting China's sovereign credit rating outlook from stable to negative, have led to ongoing declines in the Chinese and Hong Kong stock markets. Xi Jinping is now grappling with challenges, including reduced foreign investment, potential increases in financing costs, and a decline in asset quality. Efforts are underway to salvage the collapsing real estate market, with major banks injecting over 30 billion yuan in real estate development loans into non-state-owned enterprises. Market confidence remains fragile, and any minor shocks could lead to a slowdown in demand. The collapse of China's real estate market, described as a slow-motion financial crisis, is spreading faster than anticipated. Xi Jinping's trusted allies on Wall Street are withdrawing funds from China, further adding to economic challenges. The reduction of Wall Street investment funds, coupled with the mass departure of foreign companies, poses significant economic hurdles for China. The EU-China summit held on December 7 lacked tangible outcomes, with no joint statement issued. While EU leaders expressed commitment to promoting values and safeguarding interests, concerns were raised about the unbalanced economic relationship and trade deficit. The EU is working with the United States and other allies to de-risk China's supply chain, and investigations into China's exports, particularly electric cars, have been launched. Facing a weak economic recovery, Beijing has actively engaged with the West, but progress on key issues remains limited. EU leaders met with Xi Jinping, who expressed willingness to consider the EU an important economic partner. However, a lack of resolution on critical issues suggests challenges in the EU-China relationship. During the summit, a significant scandal emerged, with European Council President Charles Michel returning to Europe a day earlier due to a lack of secure communication lines in Beijing. This incident, coupled with concerns about Chinese eavesdropping, highlights tensions in diplomatic relations. As China faces economic uncertainties and challenges on multiple fronts, the global community closely monitors developments and their potential impact on the broader geopolitical landscape. Thank you for joining us today to explore the intricate challenges facing China's economy. The closure of over 1 million restaurants, shifts in the supply chain, and geopolitical tensions with key allies paint a complex picture. As we witness these developments, it becomes clear that the global economic landscape is evolving rapidly. Stay tuned for more insightful content, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay informed and stay curious.